This is a bicentennial tribute to Franz Liszt and the inner conflict that he felt throughout his life. Franz Liszt was a famous 19th century pianist and composer, primarily known throughout Europe for his technical command of the piano. He was able to amaze and delight people with his wizardry at the keyboard. Franz Liszt lived from 1811 to 1886, and so he spanned most of the 19th century. He was conflicted, though, throughout his life. He didn't want to be known basically as a technical wizard or a circus performer. He wanted to be known as an original and creative artist. And his good friends, Robert Schumann and Frédéric Chopin, chastised him for running around Europe showing off his technical ability when he should be sitting at home writing creative and original piano works. So this installation attempts to capture that inner conflict that he had using 21st century technology, basically using a Yamaha Disklavier, which is a piano, a regular piano, that is fitted with a MIDI capability, which allows it to be controlled remotely, and also a system called an EMPP, which is an electromagnetically prepared piano. Basically what that is a series of 12 small magnets that are suspended just above the strings of the center of the piano. And those magnets receive sounds, basically like a speaker would receive electromagnetic impulses, to then vibrate a speaker cone. Instead of vibrating a speaker cone, it tries to vibrate the strings of the piano, and it basically finds sympathetic vibrations in the harmonics of the strings of the piano, and more or less becomes a filtered sound. The piano filters whatever sound comes through those magnets. It's a very soft and kind of ethereal sound. That represents the true and creative Liszt trying to come out of the center of the piano. The wizardry part of Liszt is represented by the MIDI piano, so that what happens is a camera above the piano sees various areas around the piano, and when a person enters one of those areas, it sets off a passage of technical display, covering up and distracting from the original creative artist that's attempting to come out of the center of the piano. So that's basically the idea behind this installation. There's a third part of it, which is basically a slideshow that shows various iconography of Liszt throughout his life. He was often sketched and painted and photographed throughout his life. Also at the end there's the villa at Nohant outside of France, outside of Paris, excuse me, that Liszt and Chopin hung out in. Also at the very end then of the loop of the slideshow is the house in Weimar, Germany, where Liszt spent and taught during his final years.
this all together?
I did.
You did? Wow. Like with all the wires and everything?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.